So it's 4 to 6 weeks later. After I adjusted Rain, you saw some changes.
Yes. In the last couple of weeks, I started noticing she's getting like a little bit clumsy or slow in the back.
Did she come up limping a little bit?
She did come up limping, yeah. She didn't necessarily want to leave the park right away, but she kept limping until about 20 minutes ago on our walk here.
So I might give a little adjustment to that one. Just laterally flex a little bit. Bring your head this way, baby. Got it. Okay, is that okay? Okay, thank you. I just made a new online course called How to Massage Your Own Dog. So it's 4 to 6 weeks later. We have Rain back. This is the owner, mother of Rain, Exis. And give us a little update. So after I adjusted Rain, you saw some changes.
Yes, she started doing better. She likes to jump for the hose when I turn it on.
You mean the garden hose?
Yeah, but she had stopped doing that for a while, but she started doing it again after we came here.
Okay.
And then in the last couple of weeks, I started noticing she's getting like a little bit clumsy or slow in the back. And then yesterday, she was chasing another dog that was faster than her, and she slipped, and I saw her kind of fall down on her hip. And
did she come up limping a little bit?
She did come up limping, yeah. She didn't necessarily want to leave the park right away, but she kept limping until about 20 minutes ago on our walk here.
Okay. And I remember you saying your apartment, you have to walk up a few flights of steps,
yes,
right?
Yes, we have 6 flights.
6 flights of steps. If you're not from New York or another big city, for some people, they don't realize that a lot of us have that. In my apartment, I don't have an elevator, and I'm on the 3rd floor. Not as much as you, but I have what we call a 3rd floor walk up. And other people know what that is, but some people have no idea because they live in a house and they pull up in their car, and then they just walk right in. But where that can be difficult is, if a dog or a human has difficulty walking, it becomes a challenge to have those higher floors. And
not getting used to it.
Yeah, I blew out my knee in December, and it recovered without surgery. But it was so hard walking up the steps for about 4 months. I was like swinging it around, and down the steps was worse than up the steps for some reason. Down the steps, I had to hop to get down the steps for 4 months. Carrying packages,
unpleasant.
Yeah. So I can only imagine her when she has a difficult time walking. It must be tough on the steps, right?
Yes,
yeah.
And I'm afraid because I can't carry her; she's too heavy. So,
yeah.
We would just be stuck at the bottom.
Right, that's true. It would be very hard to just carry her whenever you wanted to. She's not a little pocket dog.
Nope.
All right, so let me check her again.
Okay.
And if you're more comfortable, you could sit over there, unless you want to be with us. It's up to you, okay?
Well, either way, I guess.
Okay.
If she might try to follow me.
Yeah.
So, I guess.
So let me just get on my knees here.
I also thought I noticed that this had changed, in appearance a little, like it had.
Since
raised.
Yesterday, or since I worked on her the first time?
Since yesterday. So,
yeah.
And then I don't know if I'm just being kind of paranoid.
Well, it could be the side that got misaligned. And there's different, in chiropractic, there's different listings where we describe which way the skeleton went. And there's one listing for the pelvis called posterior inferior ilium, because it goes posterior. So you might have observed correctly that this shifted posterior. And what's interesting on quadrupeds, the PI ilium often happens on falls. So if a horse slips or a dog slips and hits that hip, it very often presents with the PI ilium. And look, when I just touch, she's very aware of that. So that might be that's a great observation, thank you. So I'm gonna just start up here. May I work on you today, Rain? What do you think? Okay, can I do a little work with you today? Would that be okay? Okay, thank you. So Rain looks like she's okay with this. Okay. Now the spacing feels pretty good. Can I lift your head a little, babe? Nice. Bring your head down. Not bad. So I'm looking at the space between the occiput and the atlas. I'm pulling on the wings a little bit, pulling down like this, checking to see if the spaces are movable, if they're even, if there's joint play and spring and flexibility. And then I'm going to come down the neck a little bit more. The atlas feels pretty good. And now I'm at C3 on the left. So may I touch your neck? So I'm right about here on her. And that one feels a little locked. So I might give a little adjustment to that one. Just laterally flex a little bit. Bring your head this way, baby. Got it. Okay, is that okay? Okay, thank you. All right, let's feel it now. Oh, good. There, do you feel the difference? Okay, now it's relaxing. All right, you're such a sweetie. What a sweet, sweet dog you are. I forgot how sweet you are, you know? I haven't seen you in a while, and then I thought, wow, there you are again. You're back in my office. Okay, a little head massage. I recently released this online course called How to Massage Your Dog. The website's called howtomassageyourdog.com to make it easy. And this is one of the moves. It's just a little forehead massage. Everybody likes this one. This one's a crowd pleaser. But it's 15 chapters, and I take you through the entire body. And I teach petrissage, which is the thumb techniques, and long strokes, which is effleurage, and I do skin rolls, and I go from the head to the neck, to the shoulders, to the back, to the hips. It's good for puppies, it's good for senior dogs. And it gives you a whole system to do on your own dog, which could be good for you guys too. If you want, you could do a little massage at home. And sometimes you only have a few minutes, or sometimes you have more time. But it's kind of diagnostic too, because you've already noticed, you'll go, oh wow, that feels a little high. And if you're touching your dog on a regular basis, you get to start to see what's typical and then what's out of the ordinary. Okay. So, oh, you're so cute. Come forward just a little bit. Okay, babe. All right. So now I'm going to come down your back and start checking. I was in North Carolina this weekend working on this little lamb named Stanley. And Stanley has a lot of issues. But Stanley was really cracking. So it was a little tiny lamb, and I'm coming down the back and here, click, 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 all these little spots. But Stanley was in a car accident 2 weeks ago. And it was an abusive situation where these two lambs were tied to each other. They were put in the back of a pickup truck, and then there was a big car pile up. And then they ditched the two lambs in the woods for 12 hours, and they found them dehydrated and brought them to this amazing rescue farm called Friendly Farms. And they're now in a good home. But I happened to be visiting my dad, so I went to the rescue farm and gave Stanley a free adjustment. And his neck is bent, and he's got these bad hips. He's the cutest little lamb you ever seen. And he has a little personality. So it's fun to see that. So now I'm down here. Is this okay? Yeah, maybe you hold her head. Now I'm going to be on the hips now. So here's the thoracolumbar junction. And I'm looking for a spot here. So here's a little one here at L4. So I'm going to adjust this. Okay. Sorry, babe.
Okay.
A little left, a little left. Let me bring this leg into extension.
Feel better here.
All right. Sorry. So this is a little bit of a PI ilium. It's hard for a chiropractor to spot that. You spotted it. It's hard to see it sometimes. It's very subtle sometimes. I'm going to use this also. This is a tapping instrument.
Okay.
You see how her leg is moving just doing this?
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Is it hurting? Hurt?
No, it's just it's very active. Let me get the hip out. So to get the PI ilium, I'm on the tuber sacralis on the right side, and I'm just kind of finessing it back in. And what happens with this way that this side of the pelvis moves, it rotates. So it's not just up or down, but it spins.
Oh.
And so it's a back rotation. So this part goes inferior or ventral, and then the top part comes posterior. So it's a complicated adjustment or
Oh,
complicated
but
misalignment.
She did kind of move her. You
Yeah.
can move it back into where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I just did. I got it already.
Oh.
But there's a big old muscle knot around it, so I'm going to massage that too. Okay, I'm in the glutes. Sorry, baby, but this is a little tight here. Don't go away yet. Come back.
Okay.
There we go. A little left. Actually, there's still a spot here. Sorry. Okay, thanks, baby. I think that's it. It's okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Last thing and I'm done. And we're done. Whew.
How's that, Rain?
Is that okay, babe? All right. Thank you for letting me work on you today. One good thing is your atlas was holding from last time, Rain. So I got C3 on the left, came down the back. I found little light movements here, but not much. You're pretty sound. Then when we came down to here, that's where we found the issues. And your mom was absolutely correct with the PI ilium on the right. And I got that to settle back down. There was a big trigger point or muscle knot around, so I worked it out in here. And here, actually, so you can put your fingertips here. So that's an area you should be rubbing on,
Oh, yeah?
on
Okay.
Rain.
It's like right above.
Yeah, yeah, so you could feel the
By
hip.
her spine.
And anywhere in here is really good, just to keep this whole area, just keep working it and
Okay.
massaging it. And you could do thumbs, you could do long strokes,
Okay.
come down the back, and but definitely
Yeah,
grabbing the hip here.
Okay.
So I'm doing about this much pressure in the hip,
Mm-hmm.
and you see how my fingertips go around there?
Mm-hmm.
It feels nice, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you would do.
Not too hard.
Not too hard, but enough. You don't have to be scared to get it either.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for coming in today. You're such a sweetheart. You want to get up and walk around? We'll see what you do. Let's take your leash off just for a second. May I?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can you take the leash off?
Yep.
And let's see if she might want to shake it out a little bit.
How's it feeling?
Okay. Let her
Feeling
walk.
good? Okay. Let's do it.
That's a nice little
I'm
shake.
sorry about all this shedding.
No, it's
It's
perfect.
never ending. Never.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
You feeling better? She will anyway. I remember how
All
it
right.
worked last time.
So I got all the good stuff. Thank you for watching. Leave Rain a comment. She reads all her comments, and let's see what happens. Hopefully she has some good results, and hopefully we'll see you again one day.
Yeah, you probably
Maybe
will.
try the massage at home. That could be nice for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, maybe I will.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
So it's 4 to 6 weeks later. After I adjusted Rain, you saw some changes.
Yes. In the last couple of weeks, I started noticing she's getting like a little bit clumsy or slow in the back.
Did she come up limping a little bit?
She did come up limping.